Hey guys, it's your girl Trish Blackwell, your confidence coach, helping you step out of self-doubt and into self-confidence. In today's video, we're talking about how to get that second date, but also how to be confident on the first one so that you get the second one. Make sure you hit subscribe, give me some like and love if you are excited about this topic, and let's get going. Okay, so first let's talk about mastering your confidence on your first date so that you get that second one. Whether you're the askee or the one waiting to be asked out, that doesn't matter. This applies to you no matter what. First tip, be yourself. Because here's the thing, you're not in this date to earn someone else's approval. Your self-worth is not contingent on what they may or may not think about you, because guess what? There are almost 8 billion people in this world. You will find somebody who compliments you and you them. This random person might be okay, they might not be. You just don't know. And so whether they like you or don't has no bearing on you, your value, or who you are. So important to remember. One of my friends had an amazing tip when I was dating before I met my wonderful husband. And she said to me, dating, especially a first date, is like going to the movies. Okay. So you might like the movie. Cool, see it again. You might not like the movie, but you can tolerate it. Cool, okay, so it's just gonna be a one date. Or you love the movie, or we already said that. You hate the movie and you're like, oh, this is terrible. You can leave. How great is that? It sort of takes all the pressure off, because the less pressure we put on ourselves, the more we can be ourselves. The more we can be ourselves, the more confident we will appear. And I'll tell you what is sexy and attractive is confidence. And if you haven't yet checked out my article on Elite Daily, check it out. It's posted here and below for you. Elite Daily has interviewed me on some tips for being confident and dating. You're going to want to check that out. But we're on to tip number 2 for that first date. This is one of my favorites. You're going to pull your phone out and you're going to text yourself before the date. And in that text, you're going to remind yourself of all the things that make you amazing. Just 3 or 4 sentences, and what you're looking for in somebody. So that you remind yourself that I am enough, I am who I need to be. If this person's the right fit for me, I have nothing to prove. That is a powerful statement. That is something I would encourage a friend to text himself the day of. You have nothing to prove. I want you to pretend the text is coming from me. That way, if things get awkward or you're feeling overwhelmed or you're just, in that weird phase and you're second guessing things, you can stand tall, pull your phone out and go, hey, I think I just got a text, 1 second. And you scroll, but guess what you're scrolling to see? You're scrolling to see your text to yourself, to remind you of the truth of yourself, your affirmations for yourself, and that this is just going to the movies. It's cool. You can just be you. Okay, here's your third thing that is going to make you irresistible on that first date, is to be interested. Be more interested in the other person than you are in talking about yourself. Be the first person to smile, the first person to say hello. Be the person who is asking questions, not in like the weird, I'm going to like stalk you way, but in the, I want to get to know you, I'm curious, because it also, it's going to facilitate the conversation. You're going to appear more confident. You're going to appear very comfortable, and you're leaving some mystery to yourself. Mystery is interesting and intriguing and will often lead to that second date. Okay, that first date, it's in the books. Now let's talk about getting that second date. Whether you're the person being asked out or the one doing the asking, first and foremost, don't put your self-worth on somebody else's opinion. What other people's opinions of us are none of our business. So who cares if they liked you? Who cares if they don't? You are not attached to that. So if you want to have some courage and you want to step up, well then pony up, ask them out again. I would actually encourage you to remember that no matter how the date went, no matter what you said, it's nothing wasted. You also don't know what their interpretation of it is. So resist the temptation to create stories or a narrative that probably don't or didn't exist. So don't put your self-worth in someone else's opinion. Ask yourself, hey, was I myself? And if you were, then good job. You did good. And you deserve a second date if you want it. If you don't, we move on. Tip number 2 for that second date confidence, getting that second date, is to reach out the next day. Listen, I don't care what the rules are. The rules change the rules. Like, here's the thing. If you're adult enough to be caring about your confidence and really wanting a quality relationship, you're adult enough to not play games, right? Like, let's be beyond the playing the games. Can I get an amen? Can I get a like for that? You don't need to play games anymore. So be the first person to text. Just say, hey, if you enjoyed it, hey, thanks for hanging out. Really enjoyed getting to know you. I hope we can hang out again in the future. Leave it at that. Be confident and be okay reaching out, and refuse to play games, because playing games is not confident. Being direct and actually saying what you feel, that's confidence. And that is attractive. Number 3 for that second date is to invest in yourself, because the more you free yourself from being attached to other people's opinions, the more attractive you become, because you become independent. You become there's this like magic aura around you that magnetizes people to you. I've seen it happen a million times. But how do you invest in yourself? Reach out to a coach, get mentorship, get around good people, read more books, invest in personal development. Now, if you want a good place to start, I've linked above and below a free masterclass that I teach you on how to have more confidence. It will be your first stepping stone to personal development. I'd love for you to come. I'm going to teach you how to get your next breakthrough and how to have more confidence. This is your starter class for true self-development. You can get it at trishblackwell.com/free training. I will see you in class. We have open Q&A. We go deep. And I can't wait to help you realize that confidence is the key that opens up the world of possibilities. So make sure you hit that class. You want to get that. And it will help you in all of your relationships, dating, and beyond. Okay, so that covers it for today's coaching. I want to remind you of this. We're not looking for somebody to complete us as we date. We're looking for somebody to challenge us mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. I really feel when you check those 4 boxes, you find a beautiful partnership, and it is worth having high standards for. It is worth growing and searching. It is worth doing uncomfortable things for. It is worth working on your confidence and your own self for, because when you get those and you find somebody who compliments you in all those ways, I'm telling you, it's a beautiful thing. So hit subscribe. You don't want to miss another coaching session. Make sure you join me in class at trishblackwell.com/free training, and then hit like, send me some love, and I'll see you guys next week.